Now we will enter the data and save it. Now let's create a method. What this will do is, this will be post method, and message save, oh sorry, message save, and let's give it a save function. So when we post over here, it will just save. Now we need to create a function, copy it, message, this will be save, and request is the namespace and dollar request. First, let's remove this one. But let's first see what data we are getting. dd dollar request. This is a like object name, and this is the object. We are creating object of request. Okay. Now where we are posting, the path that we have given is save message, correct? Save message when somebody is posting. Over here you have to give a path, this path action, control V, and name is lead. We have not given name over here, so without name it won't take the data. Oh sorry, name equals body. Now it should work. Let's see. Something submit. Okay, it's working. Request, this is a parameter. Let's check what we are getting. Lead ID and body, this is what we want, correct? And so what we will do is, next thing is use app. What is the name of model? Message, MESSAGE. This is the standard. Now dollar message equals to new message. We are creating an object. This is called instantiation. They have, like programmers use pretty name, but in short, this is creating an object, a new object of an object, and we call this as instantiation. Now message lead underscore id, this is the name given in the database table field, equals dollar request. We are getting the request, and lead underscore id. If you don't understand anything, you can just comment and I will try my best to help you. Control V, Control D, select both of them because we are lazy, we don't act too much. Then dollar save message, save. Okay, here it's an error. This is an arrow, bow and arrow. Now we are saving. Let's first save and see if it's storing the database. Then we will do the next step. ID is 3, correct? Now we have done something, and okay, we have. Okay. First we have save, and then we have used dump. This is called where dump. It should get stored in database. If not, then we will check what's happening. Refresh, close. Message is stable. Okay, we got the data and we got the updated date as created date. Created date is very useful, correct? Now what should we do next? What should happen when message is saved? The best thing is, like for example, if somebody is entering a message, then it should redirect. Now where it should redirect, we have already used return redirect function, correct? Over here Oh, why this is redirecting to leads? Because we are using this lead in the message. See, message controller, you don't need this one. Let's comment it out. Don't keep unnecessary thing, else the code will become so complicated that I myself won't be able to know what's going on. Now, let's make it simple. Dollar URL equal to the name of the URL, that is, what was the URL? It's already here, correct? Let's go back. This is the URL. It should go over here along with the parameter. Now, how will we get the parameter? Dot, this is concatenate, and then we already have dollar this parameter because we are getting the parameter in the post method. Simple, very simple. Correct. Now this we have created an URL and we will redirect to here. Correct. So that if you want, we can add more messages. You don't know, like there can be long chatting between client and all. Let's see. Submit. It should come back here. Wow, it's coming back. See, good. It's working. Yay! Now the next step is to get the list of all the messages that are of lead number 3. I will continue the lecture. I won't stop because this is a small lecture. If you want, you can pause it and come back later on also. But let me continue so that we can finish it as soon as possible and start working on some other stuff. Now this message ID dollar. What should we do? Now what should we do is we should get the messages. Why? Because it's a list of message. There won't be one. It will be have many. Correct. Message is a model and where lead underscore id is dollar id. That means where lead id is id, and we need to get it in descending order, correct? Because so that order by descending get, so that the last updated should be coming on the top. Let's make this small. This is the Sublime editor I am using. This is very good editor and it's free and very lightweight editor, so you can also use it. Now the compact function, we can also pass messages. Let's first see what we are getting. Don't rush into the things. First check what you are getting. Sometimes what will happen is, like, you will keep on coding and there will be an error and you won't able to know what's going on. See, I made an error, correct? Now what is the error is? Chaining. This is called method chaining. Programming world has given pretty good names to a lot of things. So we are getting array of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 itself from 0, correct? So we are getting the data. Now we have to pass the data into this compact function. Messages, simple. Sometimes things are very simple. Messages. Now let's see. Okay, we are here. Now we need to display the message. Remember our loop. Where is the loop? Here is the loop body. First we see over here if you are getting the data, correct? Double checking is a good practice. Don't be overconfident. You always create errors in overconfidence, correct? We are getting the message. Now what we need to show, first is name. We don't want to show. Now let's take tr. Okay, let's first create a loop. At the rate for each loop, for each loop, for each dollar messages as dollar message, and for each, and here we will repeat the table. It should be tr then td, oh sorry, td, and first what we'll need to display is, what should we display? Body. Let's check. Dollar message, double s message, body. We don't need id. Yes, correct, because the last message will be showing. Here it will be body, and the other thing that we should do is should show is the date. This is very important. Let's see how it is displayed. Then we can decide what we need to show. Correct. Let's first check. It should be very user friendly. So something like everybody should be able to use it. Message. See error message. What's the error? Messages. Correct. Okay. See, looking nice. So what is spelling? Spelling we can fix later on. Don't worry about the spelling. Just focus on the functionality. So we are getting all the messages, and we have lead ID. Correct. So what can we do now over here is make it more friendly. Date is required. Correct. So we can have like this body can have 80%, and this can have some uh, date can be a short. Correct, because we just need it for reference. This is already by descending order, so this is becoming pretty cool. Now here entering the lead name will be a nice feature to have. Correct, so let's give a lead name over there. But for lead name, what we need to do is we have to pass it first. Correct, dollar lead. It can be it should be lead where id is dollar id. Correct, and first one we just need one record. Correct, so only the first one we need to. Again, what I can do is I can simply pass it in the parameters and then check, but I won't do that. First I will check if I'm getting proper data. Don't be hurry, check each and everything, go step by step so that it will be easier for everyone. Okay, null. Why this is null? Because we don't have any data of, this is dummy data we have. See, in the first we have data. Correct, so this is the data. Don't worry, we will migrate the thing, like we will clean up the thing and then start adding testing. So don't worry about that. So now we are getting things. Correct, so we can pass over here lead. Correct, it's one, so we have used singular. If it's many, then we should use many. Then go to over here and let's see what happened. Where should we display? Just next to message. Over here it will be good to have list of all messages. Then over here, correct, before the form, this is the form, and this is the section, and in the section itself let's create a h1 tag, h1, and I'm using multiple h1 because this is not a website, this is software, CRM software. So Google is not going to crawl or rank this. Correct, so don't worry about using h1 too many times, just to make sure it looks good and easy to use. What's the name? Title. Correct, wow, looks nice. Correct, so let me make it a bit smaller. See how this looks. So this is the lead title, and you can enter a message and you can read all the messages of lead number 1. Correct, now let's test properly. This is a lead. Correct, oh, we need to pass on this URL over here. So we need to make sure that everything is linked with each other. We will go to, where should we go? In the routers, leads. Here we have leads. Correct, and this is the lead title. See, I have already given an href slash message. You remember what was the URL? No, even I don't remember. but we'll check. If it will give error, so don't worry. ID. See, can you see at the bottom? It's creating a URL. Go to URL. Nice. Now we have made it interlinked. Correct. Just click on here and click on the here, and now what we need to do is, what should we do? Next is get the list of all the messages. Correct. Message body. We haven't added any message for ID1. Let's add some messages. Some test over here. Submit. Wow. Some more test. Some pretty test. Nice. Now the data also we should format. Data should be, remember we create a good looking data over here. See, you should know how to copy things so that you can develop things faster. Body is, this is body, correct? No, message. See, nice. So on 5th of May this was done, like client told to call back tomorrow. Paste the message of client. Please call tomorrow. Submit. Yeah, client told to call back tomorrow. Very nice. And the date when he told is this one. I think we should also have time. Let's have a time also. Let's see, 30 second. How should we display time? Seconds, hours and minutes. Let's see if this works. Wow, this is working. 9 5 hours. I have to Google and check the exact format of the date in PHP, correct? So this is easy. If you want to see how we make the searches, then PHP date function and hour and time. Just you should know how to search on Google, correct? You don't have to remember each and everything. Just you should know how to Google it. See, hour and time date format. Let's check this tech flow. See, hour H, capital H. Let's give capital H and see what happens. I already have given capital H. Date and H. It should be like H, only H and date. Format is H. Let's see. Hour is 9. Right, at 9 hour. So, do you want how to say minutes? HIS will give all, correct? Let's see, HIS will give all. Let's see. See, HIS gives all. We don't need second. Fine, looks nice. So we have customers, we have leads, and we have now list of all the communication that has been done by done with the client or for the lead. So this is the basic of CRM. This is enough for my business. I guess my team can easily use this system to enter a lead. Let's add a customer. Let's stop it over here, and I will show in the next video. I will just give the overview of all the things. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.